Good morning, fifth grade. This is Miss J. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and we're going to get into some grammar practice. So before we go over the answers, you should have completed this work. So if not, pause the video, go ahead and complete your work on a piece of scratch paper with a pencil, and then come back and then we'll go over the answers. Welcome back. So for our first practice that we're going to go over, read the sentence below, then answer the following questions. Did he pick up his clothes from the floor or leave them there? A. Circle any pronouns. B. Draw an arrow from each pronoun to its antecedent. Before we begin, let's review what a pronoun and what an antecedent is. Think in your brain, what is a pronoun? Now think, what is an antecedent? Right. A pronoun is a word that takes place of a noun. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun replaces. So in this sentence, for example, he is a pronoun, his is a pronoun, and them is a pronoun. Now we're going to draw any arrow from each pronoun to its antecedent. His is replacing the word he. So we're going to draw an arrow from his to he. Now, we don't exactly know who he is referring to, so he doesn't have an antecedent. Them is replacing the word clothes. Them is referring to clothes here in the sentence. So clothes is the antecedent of them. Now, in the sentences below, draw a line between the subject and the predicate. Circle the simple subject, box the simple predicates. Under each sentence, fill in whether each subject and predicate is simple or compound. Remember, a simple subject or a simple predicate is one word in the sentence. So a simple subject is one word that is the subject of the sentence, and the predicate, simple predicate, is one word describing what the subject is doing. Now let's think also, what is a compound subject? Right. A compound subject has two or more simple subjects that share the same predicate. And the simple subjects are joined by the conjunction and or. What is a compound predicate? Right. A compound predicate has two or more simple predicates that share the same subject. The simple predicates are joined by the conjunction and or. So let's go ahead and go over our work for the next few practice problems. Many parents and children are arriving at the field for the fair. I'm going to draw a line between the subject and predicate, just children and are. Circle my simple subjects. The sentence is about parents and children. Box the simple predicates. Arriving. Notice that our line is between children and are, even though arriving is our predicate. That's because are arriving is a verb phrase. So are is the helping verb to arriving. Now we need to decide, is this a compound subject or a compound predicate? This is a compound subject because it has two or more subjects that are sharing one predicate. And it is conjoined by and in this case. So this is a compound subject. The orange black cat climbed all the way to the top of the tree. So cat is our subject, right? Orange and black isn't our subjects because they're describing the cat, right? So those are adjectives. So cat is our subject. And we can separate or draw a line in between cat and climbed because cat is our subject and climbed is our predicate. So we can see here we have one subject and one predicate. So this is going to be a simple subject and a simple predicate. Number 3, at the beach, the seagulls pecked and ate crumbs left behind visitors. Seagulls is our subject. Pecked and is our predicate. So we drew a line between seagulls and pecked. We have one subject, so that is our simple subject. And we have two predicates that are sharing the same subject. So that is a compound predicate, and it is joined by the conjunction and. We have C for predicate. Number 4, periods and commas are used to show or separate the end of different ideas. Periods and commas are our subject, and we're going to draw the line between commas and are. Used and show are our simple predicates, but they are joined by a conjunction or, and they are sharing the same subject. So here we have a compound subject and we also have a compound predicate. So the secret code to grammar today is lobster. Lowercase letters LOBSTER. Again, the secret code to today's grammar lesson is lobster. Sort the following words into the category depending on the part of the speech. Our categories are noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. Go ahead and check your work. Awesome. That's all we have for today's grammar lesson.